Rico's gas.
What up, you guys? This is Ryan Marr in Portland, Oregon. I'm at the Bridge City Tap Room. Portland, Oregon might be America's least baseball-friendly city, but I'm a huge baseball fan and a big fan of the podcast, so I have the permission of the owner to pester people with baseball trivia and try to get people to listen to the podcast more. So here I go. So we're watching the World Baseball Classic, and Puerto Rico just flied out to left. I'm here with, why don't you tell us who you are?
My name's Donald.
Donald, all right. And Donald and I were rapping about baseball. All right, so I'm going to show you some pictures of guys, and you're going to tell me if you know who they are. A little segment we call, Are You Smarter Than a Guy That Is Smarter Than a Reliever? All right, so here's your first one. Don, do you know who this guy is?
That is Barry Bonds.
That is definitely Barry Bonds. Yes,
Steroid
okay.
Barry.
Nice. Barry Bonds probably used steroids. I mean, he definitely used steroids, but it hasn't been proven in a court of law, except for, yeah, it's kind of been proven in a court of law because of perjury. But look, it's really complicated, and Giants fans still love him. But even though we hate Alex Rodriguez for kind of doing the same stuff, and look, it's really complicated. All right, do you know who this guy is?
That is Don Mattingly.
That's a good guess. He's wearing a Yankees cap. That is the host of the show, David Aardsma. David Aardsma has this podcast, and he is one of the hosts of the show. It's him and his friend James the Greek, and they have a weekly baseball podcast. Don Mattingly had a mustache. He never didn't have a mustache. Do you know who this is?
That is the guy from Puerto Rico that died in a plane crash.
Well, you got...
I do know who he is, and I can't think of his name.
Roberto Clemente. Yes.
Clemente.
But you knew the two important trivia facts about him, right? So, all right. So we're in the Pacific Northwest in Portland, Oregon. Do you know who that is? Ken Griffey Jr. Good. And so they actually interviewed him in a two-part interview on the podcast a couple weeks ago. All right. So I'm gonna pick another one. All right. Do you know who this is?
That would be Don Mattingly.
Huh. Also a good guess. That's the same guy, the host of the show, David Aardsma. David Aardsma. He's a right-handed relief pitcher, and he was signed by the Toronto Blue Jays, and he also played for the New York Yankees. All right, you ready for another one? All right. Okay, how about this picture here? Do you have any idea who that baseball personality is?
That would be Joe Garagiola.
Good guess.
When he was older.
Okay,
After
good
the
guess.
Chrysler commercials.
Now, it's not Joe Garagiola, but that is a super good guess. I'm curious as to how you arrived at that decision.
The Italian.
Okay, all right. That's where we're going.
Yogi Berra, but
okay, good. That's Tommy Lasorda. So definitely got the Italian. Yes. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. We're good there. Okay. So let's do one more. Who is this guy?
Atlanta. That would be Don Mattingly.